Hello. I hope you're having a blessed day. So I already recorded this video once, but my mic was muted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's embarrassing. So here we go again. And don't mind the mess behind me. I'm actually putting together something right now, so wish me luck on that as well. Should be fun, right? Yeah, lots of fun. But so I wrote about the dark night of the soul, which many people go through, but they don't really know exactly always what they're going through. So here are my thoughts on it. So, Dark Night of the Soul. The dark night of the soul is the beginning of profound transformation, the shedding of the old self and stepping into the unknown, the death of an old reality and the life of a new, a change in everything we once knew. Like a snake shedding its skin, a flower beginning to bloom, a caterpillar emerging as a butterfly, a sunset into a sunrise. Life is all about seasons of change. It can be terrifying to let go and accept and surrender to what is, to step out of the familiar and take the step forward onto a barely lit path surrounded by darkness. The ego is resilient and will fight to remain in control. Change is a part of life as we constantly expand our horizons like a nebula in space. The death of the old star as the new one is birthed within. Its glow and beauty more magnificent than what we could ever imagine. It is through the death and rebirth that we uncover who we truly are. We are divine beings created by God. The dark night of the soul is a welcoming into God's loving embrace. It's a realization that we can't do everything on our own, and that is okay. We have the creator of all of existence within us, who is illuminating the shadows in us that we may fail to see. It is a nudge from God to follow the path where we can barely see ahead. We grab our lantern and begin to walk the path, step by step, unsure of what awaits us. We feel the fear and uncertainty within us that we must face. The path is not walked alone because God is right, there behind us to catch us if we fall. God is there to embrace us in those tender moments of facing our shadows, doubts, trauma, emotions, ego, thoughts, beliefs, perceptions of reality, abandonment, fear, worry, uncertainty, our scared inner child, and our heart. All these tender spots within us that take immense courage to face. But it is necessary for us to break down everything that was built on a faulty foundation. It can feel like we are dying because, in a way, we are, but that isn't something to grieve, although it is hard. We don't know who we are anymore. We feel disconnected and confused. That is because underneath it all is our true divine essence, the way God created us to be. Like a blacksmith forging metal in a furnace, we are molded and shaped by God. The rebuilding of a house in which it is demolished and a new foundation is built, a foundation of truth, of ourselves, and an invitation to trust and put our faith in God, the creator of all of existence, also working with us. What a blessing that is! A display of the immeasurable love God has for us. He wants us to live our best life possible, to realize the boundless potential within every one of us, for God knew us when He created us. We were always meant to soar high like eagles, to reach for the stars, to manifest our dreams and heart's desires. Anything is possible because God is within us, and there is nothing God can't achieve or do. So relax and embrace the unknown. Trust in God that everything is happening as it should. Peel away the illusions and realize how magnificent, unique, and beautifully created you are. Feel the love of God and realize that love is always within you. You are the essence of love, and God loves you. So that's what I wrote today. Um, I also want to say that sometimes we lose sight of ourselves because the world projects onto us and we accept those projections, or the world tells us who we should be, how we should act, what we should chase, what our dreams should be, how we should think. And this is all the illusions that the dark night of the soul strips away. And it's really important to love yourself and set boundaries when you need to. Set boundaries with people who wish to bring you down. That is not selfish. That is just love for yourself, love for who you truly are, because you are sticking up for that scared inner child, that inner part of yourself that's always been beaten down by the world and told, just been, completely scared to come out because it's been projected upon. It's been, you've gone through trauma, all these different events in your life. You may have been bullied. You may have felt like you never fit in. You may feel like no one cares about you. But just always be yourself. If you listen to your heart and you listen to that intuition inside of you that tells you, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to let them tell me what to do. You just have to. It's not all love and light. We have to sometimes stick up for ourselves, and that requires setting boundaries. That requires trusting our heart, trusting God, trust having faith that where we're going is going to be greater than where we were before, which is true because we are divine beings. We are created to have infinite potential. Anything you want, your dreams that come from your heart, your desires, the things you enjoy in life, the things you want to do, they're all put on your heart. And that's most important, is to try to always be yourself. I know it's scary to take off the mask and be vulnerable and show your true self and say no to people. That's where it's a balance, right? You gotta be loving, but you also have to be firm and not let the matrix and these narcissists and these people who project and blame you for everything, and they try to steal your energy. They try to belittle you. They try to make you feel like you're not worth anything. It's all their shadows that they're projecting onto you because you have a light within you that frightens them, or they want to dim you down so you don't shine. And that's the world we live in. It is spiritual. It's a spiritual battle. It is the balancing of light and dark. It is the balancing of your heart and your soul and who you truly are. It's that against your ego, which is your false beliefs, your thoughts, your ideas that were programmed into you by society or by other people. And that's where the death of the ego comes in during the dark night of the soul. And so God is helping you strip away it's like if you had a mirror and you had all these smudges on it, right? And you can't see yourself clearly. You can't perceive reality clearly. So he's wiping away all the smudges so you can see who you truly are, and that you are loved and you are worthy of everything you desire. And don't let anyone ever try to tell you who you are, because you know who you are. You know who deep down who you are. I'm not saying get a huge ego about yourself, but it's that knowing within your heart, within your soul, that you are made for great things. You have infinite potential, and God loves you very much. At your essence, we are all love. We are all connected. We are all one with God, His creation. We are love. But, you know, society and these demons and narcissists and evil people and people who have no empathy, people whose heart has gone cold. That's another thing. Keep your heart open. Don't let people make you grow cold in your heart, because that's where all your true desires, dreams, your essence of who you are, your true being shines, when you have an open heart. But you also have to set boundaries with people, and you have to stand in your truth and what you know, and have faith in God that He's going to provide a way, no matter how bad this situation looks, no matter what you're going through. You're confused, you don't know what's going on, you feel like you're dying, but it's all necessary to he's God is helping you. He's not trying to make you feel bad or like be mean or anything. He's just trying to strip away everything so you can see yourself and understand who you are, and that you've been programmed to be a certain way. And then from there, you have faith in God. It takes courage stepping into the unknown. Just follow Him, follow your intuition, what you feel called to do. And from there, you build yourself up off a new foundation, off who you truly are deep down inside, your authentic self, your inner child who has dreams and ambitions, and you just let them feel safe because you stand up for yourself, you know who you are, you love yourself, you think positive thoughts and speak positively about yourself. If you notice a negative thought, be like, no, that is not me. I don't identify with that. And you let it go. And over time, you'll reprogram your mind to not even think those thoughts. And you'll be who you were created to be eventually. It's a process and it takes stepping into the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. And as humans, we always want to know what's going to happen next. And we worry and we get anxious, but we get fearful. But you got to let all that go and just enjoy the journey, trust God, and have faith. All right. I hope this helped. Stay wonderful, stay blessed. God bless.